Hello everyone, welcome to your next 7-day readings. So these readings are messages from Spirit for each zodiac sign for your next 7 days. These messages are timeless, so trust that they will come to you when you need them. If you are a regular follower, these messages come out every week for each zodiac sign. Remember to watch for your sun, moon and rising. But remember to follow your intuition. Some weeks you may be drawn to watch all three. Some weeks you might not be drawn to watch any at all. Go with your intuition because these messages are timeless. I want to take the time, my friends, to say thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for those that are returning. Your support really means the world to me. And for those that are new, I just want to say welcome. I hope you enjoy what you find here today. Let's get started. Hello Taurus, welcome to your next 7-day reading. So we've got the overall energy is realm of the Fae. Where this is playing out, how this is playing out, we've got self-sufficiency, and the additional messages with the tarot, we've got the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. My goodness, Taurus, I know you've been through quite a lot of change and quite a lot of difficulty, but this is where you understand why. This is beautiful. The energy is just absolutely beautiful here, and it starts off with this magical card, Realm of the Fae. And Spirit just said to me, look at this 24 comes to a 6. This is about your home life. This hits home. It's about your everyday, and it's all about seeing the magic in it. I feel that after all the change that you've been experiencing, I feel for some of you there was a lot of upheaval because they were big changes. I feel that, you know, it's like you got turned on your head, Taurus, and you had to figure out which way was up. And that was Spirit's way of getting you to see yourself, your life differently. And now the magic's coming in. This is things falling into place, Taurus. But in a magical way. I'm getting miracle. Things will come out quite miraculously. You're going to look at things and you're going to think, oh my gosh, if I had known, I wouldn't have worried. I would have been more confident. I would have done this years ago. Taurus, Spirit just said to me, when that thought comes, I wish I'd done this ages ago, saved myself a lot of heartache, or whatever it is. Taurus, you weren't the person that could take this journey years ago, months ago, whatever. It now was the perfect time. I often hope that as you listen to these messages, you can pick up on the energy, because energy can be transferred, everything. We don't have to be sitting in front of each other. You know, you don't have to be with somebody or touching somebody in order to transform energy. Energy just goes everywhere. And I hope that you can pick up this beautiful, gorgeous, it's like a pat on the back, a warm hug, and magic all rolled into one. And it's funny because Spirit just said to me, you're very down to earth, Taurus, and some of you may be feeling that you're feeling a bit silly. it's not silly, Taurus, it's giddiness. And that's what joy feels like. This bubbling energy in you that you just want to smile. You just want to laugh. And I feel that you're sharing that with people around you. There's a lot of happiness. There's a lot of light energy here. And then we go to self-sufficiency. And the card says, the ultimate self-sufficiency is relying on God. It doesn't mean hiding in a cave and saying, I don't need people. Instead, it's saying, God is my source and I'm willing to receive all the help, love, and support that wants to come. And I feel you're embracing that, Taurus. I feel like there's this love of community, love of family, love of self, first and foremost. And your surroundings are mirroring that. You know, we often underestimate how we think of ourselves, how we love ourselves, how we nurture ourselves, how we think of ourselves, the impact that that has on our outer world. I really feel, Taurus, that things are just falling into place. And to the point where you're like, oh, gosh, if you'd asked me to do this, I wouldn't have managed it. You know, I almost feel like life just corralled you into the funnel and there was only one exit. And this, when we corral, I think it's called corral, when, you know, you were pushed into this funnel, it was not fun. And I imagine being sort of pushed out the other end would have been quite scary as well. But now that you're where you're supposed to be, I feel, Taurus, it feels really good. And you know, I feel that there's a level of trust here that every now and again we'll get scared and you know, we forget. But I feel it's in you now that you'll remember. You might kind of start to go, oh no, that's a bit scary, I'm not doing that. And then you'll be like, you know what? And you'll go back to what you've just been through and go, you know what? I thought that was the worst thing ever, and look at how great it turned out. And I feel that that brings so much trust in you. Brings trust in you. God is my source, the universe. You feel supported. You know, it's not just you supporting you. It's not you against the world. You know, and I think that's what you're understanding, Taurus. You know, we can know something, but it doesn't mean we can implement it. And this is what has shifted for you, Taurus. You can implement what you know. You know, it's when we start to walk our talk. But first we have to be able to think it, then we have to be able to speak it, and then we action it. And it's a normal progression. A gift from the universe, this Ace of Cups, that has your cup overflowing with love, compassion, joy. The cup is fulfillment. This next journey leads you to fulfillment. Now, this Ace of Cups, I feel like this is the realization that, gosh, Spirit has brought me to a really magical place. Poor Spirit had to drag me almost kicking and screaming. And Spirit just said, and what they mean by that is that you were very resistant. And that's okay, because there's lessons in that resistance. We understand ourselves really well when we overcome resistance. And then look, this is that realization that, oh my gosh, look at where Spirit has brought me. I feel loved, I feel nurtured, I feel fulfilled. Your cup literally is overflowing. And then you've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. There is so much abundance here. Where you are, there's an abundance of love. There's an abundance of comfort, resources. It's not the 10, but you've got the Page that brings you to the 10. So there's more on this journey that brings you to a 10 of Pentacles, my friends. And this is grounded in reality. This is the Pentacles are the earth sign. The Pentacles are your energy, Taurus. And it's abundance. There's more to come. There's more to come. There is more learning because you've got the Page, so that's that young energy. But this time round, you're curious, you're willing. And it's just beautiful, Taurus. I'm going to leave you with those messages, my friends. Love, light and blessings, Taurus. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.